Hello. Okay. Now it is Monday. I woke up this morning and I was like, we're going to try to get into a new routine. So instead of showering during lunchtime, I woke up, I showered, I got dressed, got ready for the day, did my hair, did not wash my hair, but I did my hair. And then put on actual clothes and walked the dog, fed the dog, made myself breakfast, did a lot of my deep focus work for my big girl job, wrote 7,000 words for my book today. That was 7 times the goal that I meant to reach today, which is excellent. Did chapters 1 through 3, first draft anyway. I've been skipping around, but now I'm trying to fill in order. And that's my goal for April. I'm kind of doing Camp Nano, even though I don't like Nano as an organization. They're kind of shady. Anyway, then I was like, oh, I need to upload my second video from yesterday. And then I looked and my computer was all kinds of fucked up. You know why? Because I never stopped my recording last night. Sorry. Everything's updating. There was a little Steam just shut actually. So everything's on my computer updating, so we're chit-chatting. So I was like, oh, my computer's messed up. Why was my computer messed up? The recording went all night. I only played for an hour and a half. And the recording literally went all night. And I was like, oh, that's not good. So, it is what it is. We lost that recording, obviously, because I don't have a way to trim down videos that long. So I just deleted it and then restored my game to where it was, because I didn't do very much anyway, and I was like, I could maximize my time a little bit more than what I just did, so we're just gonna do that again. No big deal. We may also do another fun thing. I'm looking at too much right now. I thought I saw that there was a little update. I thought I saw on their social media last night that there was a little update, version 947, but I guess not. Coral change list. 940 Steam hotfix. Yeah, it was pushed yesterday. So why is it not downloaded? That's weird. Load from backup save files. We've added options in game settings to show backup. Once enabled the load game page, this will display all the backup files available. Fix auto chest crashes. Fix the issue where items couldn't be purchased in the Winter Fair store. Fix a problem in decor mode where some items couldn't be placed. I would very much like that. And that's a Steam hotfix, so why is my Steam not showing there's an update? That's crazy. Cloud status up to date. It's obviously not up to date. I'm confused. Anyway. Make sure it says playing. Yeah. So we've had a look. It says that right here, but it doesn't say, like, the game version is right, but it doesn't read that it was ever updated in Steam. Isn't that weird? Whatever. Where do you think that is? I don't know. Anyway, I manually went back to where we left off on the other play session because I was just like, I only played for like an hour and a half and whatever. So we're just gonna replay it. It's gonna be fine. That is not the first time that I have accidentally let a recording go overnight. I've done that after D&D sessions. And I've lost, like, and that's how I keep a lot of notes, is the video recordings. And then I'll go back and, like, watch and then take notes on stuff that I need to remember as the DM. If I had to improv on the spot and, like, couldn't take notes while I was in conversation with someone. And then I would leave it all night and then completely lose the recording. So it was like, damn. This is not the first time that has happened. It's probably not the last time it'll happen. But it has never happened with this game before. A simple, simple man. A simple, simple, husky loving man. Okay. Your 6 best items. We gotta go get our fishing pole. We cannot keep forgetting this fishing pole. It's honestly getting embarrassing at this point. Like, they're gonna start charging us rent for that fishing pole. So we've left it over there for so long. Please stop licking. Thank you. He gave one final little lick just to prove he could. Are they finished? Oh my gosh. Impeccable. It takes 14 days to grow those. Days to grow those. Fuck, dude. So we can do one more batch of them. If we plant today. They open at 12, right? Yeah. Why did you go in there? Why did you go in there again? All right. I am super excited because today I'm getting an order that I've been waiting for a really long time. And not that I ordered it a really long time ago, it's just that, like, I've been waiting for a collection I really like to order, and this shop has finally started putting, like, discount codes in their Instagram captions when the shop opens up. It's really cool. I am a slime, or, like, I guess really any, like, sensory fidget kind of toy fan, if you will. I never got the fidget spinners though. I never really understood that one. It doesn't do much for you. But always been a fan, especially as someone with ADHD, and I'm like doing stuff with my hands all the time, and I like certain textures a lot, and there are certain textures that really give me the ick. Like a clear slime, don't fucking touch me with it. Absolutely not. You give me like an icy slime or a snow fizz slime or a cloud dough slime or like a clay mix kit and with a frosting slime, I'm gonna be all over it. And I finally ordered from a shop I've been looking at for a long time called Slime Obsidian, and I'm supposed to be getting my slime today. It was supposed to be here by 2:30, but it's 4:30 and my slime is not here. And I was like, ooh, I could like show off my slimes, but it's not here yet, so there will be no showing off of the slimes, because we don't have them unless they happen to get here while we're recording, but we'll see. It's exciting. Part of writing, or like any creative hobby, right, is finding ways to not burn yourself out. And that's the same can be said for video games and for work in general and just for a lot of different aspects in your life, but especially in more creative facets. It's important to find ways to keep from burning out. And a lot of research shows that playing, like the art of playing, genuinely playing, yes, is really important to that. And it's hard to do as an adult because a lot of us are just discouraged from that, right? Like, you can't be childish. You have to be grown up. You have to have grown up appropriate hobbies. And like, while our generation is kind of changing that because like we grew up with video games, right? Like video games used to be seen definitely as like a grow up that's a kid thing. Our generation like grew up with this and doesn't really, I need to do more of that and doesn't really intend to stop, right? There are certain aspects of play that we are actively discouraged from, and that's kind of sad. So you have to find a way to okay, so we have gold kelp essence, battery, and scrap. So you kind of have to find ways to like play and let yourself be a kid without falling into those like, oh, you're super childish, or like you're not allowed to do that kind of things. And it can be difficult to find ways to do that, right? But one of mine is just like, I love paint. I went through a period in college where I got walking pneumonia and I got really, really, really sick. And I had just found Will and he was really, really, really sick. And do I even have enough scrap to do that? Was it 100 scrap? Do I even have enough gold kelp lessons to do that? Was it 10 or was it 5? Oh, fucking no. Anyway. Went through a period in college where like I got walking pneumonia and I had just found Will, and Will was really sick. And so it was me not being able to breathe, and I was sick all the time and was like bedbound for a while. And Will was really sick, so I was taking care of him and he was taking care of me, and we were just like stuck in the house, right? That was our reality for like the beginning of our relationship. Which is part of the reason that we're so bonded, I guess. But it's a tricky time. And at the time, it was November, around the time I started getting like really depressed about it. So I got walking pneumonia in like September. And by the time November rolls around, I'm still sick. And it's just like hard being sick and not being able to breathe and like having a hard time walking and all that kind of stuff. And it's like, I'm what, like 23, 22, 23, 22 maybe at the time. And it's just like, this is not fair. This fucking sucks. I hate this. Why are we here? I got really depressed. Oh, look, Mark wants a garlic. Why couldn't he ask me directly? Mark, what do you need a garlic for? He's really gonna pay me for that too. Oh, 13 days. No, why? I was trying to stack them. Anyway, and at the time, November had just started, and on Twitch, they were doing a Bob Ross marathon. And it was every episode of Bob Ross's show, back to 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 back, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for the entire month of November to celebrate Bob Ross's birthday. Now they do those every weekend. It's not like a special event thing anymore. But at the time, I was like, ooh, that's really relaxing. And it was kind of like nice ASMR, and he was very calming. And I just thought, there are worse ways to pass my time. And so I watched it the entire month of November as I'm laying on the couch sick, and I finally start to feel a little bit better. And I'm thinking about like, well, what can I do to make myself feel better, and what can I do to like give people for Christmas, right? And I started thinking like, why don't I just paint? And I was like, no, I can't paint. And then I kept watching Bob Ross, and I was just like, you know what? Bob says I can do it. Anyone can do it. Maybe I'll do it. I'm right. It's 100, so we have to make this extra scrap. And I literally just watched Bob Ross's show so much within the span of a month that I was like, I can paint. Let me do it. So I went to a craft store and bought like cheap brushes and a set of oil paints on sale, and got some canvases out of my grandmother's garage and just like started painting. And it turns out I'm really, really good at it. I was shocked to find that I was good at it. It was kind of wild, but I am. You probably can't see it, but one of my paintings is back there. I do landscapes, obviously, so I learned how to paint because of Bob Ross. So I love painting. and just like doing creative things and getting to play in that regard, it's very nice. And it's very like freeing. It's like, that's something I can do without having to do something else first, right? Like I don't trace anything out. You just do it freehand and it turns out the way it turns out. And if you watch the show closely enough, he teaches you how to fix your little mistakes and how to turn your mistakes into like the unique parts of your paintings. And it's just like an easy, you don't have to plan about it. You don't have to plan it. You don't have to think about it. You just like yeah, I generally want Mountain to be here, you know? And that's all it is. It's like, I generally want a mountain here. And you put it there. And it's definitely a lesson in patience as well. But it's a fun way to play. And so I started doing that, and then I love doing puzzles. Like puzzles really itch my brain, so I have a puzzle board, and I'll like do these big, really difficult puzzles. But I also love like kinetic playing, so like kinetic sand, slime, like anything I can put my hands on and like engage with. That's always made me really happy. So I've gotten slime from other shops before. Now, there are some shops that are just exceptionally expensive. And they'll do these like really intricate slimes and blah blah blah. And like that's really cool and all. But also, like, I'm just happy going to the craft store and getting it from, like, the dollar aisle as well. But I ordered from a shop that does, like, limited runs of everything. And I was like, I got caught up in the hype. And I was like, I'm going to order a slime. And so I ordered, like, 3 slimes from the shop. And I found out just how many textures there were for slime. And, like, all the mix-ins and stuff like that. Ooh, it's so expensive. Okay. Whew, it's so expensive. Please tell me it gets cheaper. It gets mildly cheaper. Damn. Damn. Man, that's so expensive. Okay. Oh. Wow. Yeah. Anyway, ordered from the shop, and I got like a Bingsu slime, which has like beads in it, and it makes like nice little crispy sounds. It's like nice ASMR. And then it gets like, it inflates, so you get to pop it, and it's just like kind of fun to play with. And then there are some that have aquarium rocks in them. It's like those really smooth, clear rocks. I like those. They're very soothing. There's some that are like drier and they like sizzle and they like fluff up, and those are really fun because they don't stick to you, which is really cool. Is there a pearl in there? Look at that. But there's just, it turns out there was like a lot of different textures and stuff, and so I've been like, oh, okay, cool. I wasn't absolutely in love with that shop, but there was a different shop that I had heard like the textures of their slime is a little bit better, and I was like, oh, okay. So I started looking at Slime Obsidian, and I was like, oh, okay, well, they're one of those like expensive slimes, right? It's like $12 a jar for the slime. But he started putting discount codes in his Instagram captions, which like you have to wait after the initial drop to be able to get it, because it's like you have to wait for the post and then, you know, put in the discount code and all that kind of stuff, and by that time like the really popular stuff is sold out. But I don't really care all that much. I'm just here for the vibes. And so I've had quite a bit of writer's block lately. And actually, this is one of the reasons I decided to try out a new routine today. It was like, I've been unable to like write and do creative stuff for a while. So I need a change in routine. Why don't I get dressed and act like I'm going somewhere and doing something today, and I'm going to be like productive, and I'm going to make a routine out of it, of just like getting ready and getting dressed, and not just like putting on a t-shirt and shorts or leggings or sweatpants every day, because I work from home and that's the trap, right? But it seemed to work, and here we are. So we did that, and I'm going to try to incorporate like a little bit more play into my routine as well. So I decided to just like bite the bullet. It's been something I've been wanting to try for a while. So I was just like, yeah, why not? Like, there's no time like the present. And so I bought a box. So I'm really excited for that to get here. I know that's like a weird thing to like wait for the right time for, or like budget for, but I was like, yeah, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it right. So it's really cool. But yeah, that's an excellent burnout tip if that's something that you struggle with. Just play. Like, find what you like to play with. Some people love coloring. My sister loves coloring. I have been a coloring book girly sometimes, but with the ADHD, I have like a million hobbies. You can do like knitting or crochet or like anything that's just a creative outlet. But you can't just have outlets, right? Like the whole science behind it, and there is a lot of science behind like the idea of burnout and procrastination and perfectionism, and how that affects our brains and the way that we function, and how that can rule and ruin our lives if we don't like care for ourselves. And like, we're so told as a society, or like we're so sold into this idea that everything we do has to be productive or has to make us money or further us in some way, and it just doesn't leave a lot of time for us to like find interests or grow as people, or like relax or replenish. It's just like this constant expectation to give. But you shouldn't have just outlets. You should also have things that fill you up as well. And like painting does that for me. And playing with slime. Or, you know, going outside and picking up rocks. You know, like it can be whatever you want it to be. You don't have to spend money on it or whatever. Just like find something that doesn't feel like work. Find something that fills you up instead of something you feel like you're having to like pour yourself into all the time. It helps. It helps the procrastination or the perfectionism or whatever you're struggling with. Like, it helps all that so much. Because one of the big things I struggle with is perfectionism, and that creates perfectionism, and that perfectionism then creates procrastination, and it creates burnout, and you just gotta learn to let go of that shit. And it's easier said than done, obviously, but it's important to try. And I took a whole course on it one time, actually. I like took a workshop. What am I doing? That doesn't go there. I took a whole workshop on it one time, and it was actually so informative that it's become like the way I live, the way I live my life, kind of, which is really neat. But highly recommend that if you're someone prone to like burnout and creative stress or things like that. Yeah, I'll just make fish bait. Like I need any more. Oh, they're all asleep. The babies. Look at the babies. They're all asleep. They're so sweet. This game is so freaking cute. Oh, I do have an empty space in the farm. Yeah. No space wasted. Not on this farm. Mark doing up this late. True. What does he want with a garlic? In 2 days specifically. I don't know. 33. Not bad. We just need to do one full plot of cactus. Holy shit. 320,000 coins, gold. I still don't know what to call it. There's a festival running today. Consider checking it out. Now, I wonder what we're gonna do for dinner. Aggressive coin crash. No. See, I feel like Mark would be okay with the fact that I say hello to the dog first, right? He loves animals. He'd understand. He could tackle a bear if he needed to. Excuse you. We watch your step. Maybe from Bobby. Oh, from Kenny. Thank you, Kenny. Disgusting. It's just... Listen, I am not a fermented girly. Okay? If it's fermented, the general idea is that I want it really far away from me unless it's grapes or barley. Some kind of wheat. Some kind of grain. You know? It's got to be like some kind of something that's going to make me forget about the fact that it's fermented. You know? Just gross. So like kombucha, don't love the idea of. I also really struggle with I also really struggle with kimchi. I can't do it. It's too much for me. Maybe I'm just too white. I don't know. But I really struggle with it. Babies. Yeah, it's just not for me. So, thanks, Kenny, but also no thanks. Okay, so what are we taking to the festival? It has to be 6 things, right? Did I play this day yesterday? Yes. Do I remember what I took? No. No. The recording's gone. How am I supposed to keep up with that shit? I'm gonna sell that. We can take 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 that. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think artisan products give us like the highest ratings. I think that's the way that works. Yeah. So we can do an oil, a honey, a goat cheese, a wine, a mayonnaise, and some dried stuff. And then we gotta have something to put in the potluck. I don't remember what gives us the goods, the good score. I don't remember what gives us the good score. Hot pot donations. We did it last year, so gold, awesome, eligible items, apple wine, salmon cheese wheel. Okay, so it says silver cheese wheel. Did we have one of those? We have a gold cheese wheel. That should do, right? I'll put that in for the potluck. We gotta get our fucking fishing pole. I forgot the fishing pole again yesterday. What's wrong with me? I was like, we gotta keep forgetting the fishing pole. They're gonna start charging us rent. Well, forgot it. Don't get distracted. Don't get distracted. Okay. Don't get distracted. Don't get distracted. Gone fishing. We'll come back. Hi. Indeed. I have noticed. Standing out here just like, I want my fishing pole, please. I'm only like 4 days late. There we go. Okay. I don't know, am I like 5 days late picking up my fishing pole at this point? Thank God. Maybe I should go ahead and give my net. That would be saucy. And hand over my bug net. Wow, not having to pet the animals really added a bunch of time back to our day. I didn't realize how drastic that would be. I don't remember whether it's hardwood or the other stuff. Oh, you shut the fuck up. Oh, wait. It's silver. We don't care. Okay. We're gonna have to make some gold, though, in the next 2 days. Hold on, my hairstylist is... Okay. Nope. Do 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 do. Yes, I can't check back on what that was supposed to be, but that's okay. I'm assuming it's hardwood anyway. Let's make some gold calabescence so we can just come back and be like, do the next one. Wait a damn minute. Look at me. I've been putting shit in here for so long and like didn't even realize it apparently. Wild. She's just in a different universe, isn't she? Yeah, I didn't fuck that up, right? Yeah, we're good. Okay. What time is the festival? Do we go over there now? Or is it an evening festival? I don't remember. I don't remember there's Bobby. Hey, he said we're cute. That is true. Let's go see what time I need to come back for the festival. What do you think Mark needs garlic for? And why would he post for that on the town board knowing damn well we grow it on our farm? Isn't that what he called it? Our farm? Are there people who play this and like don't do the festivals anymore? Is that like a thing that people do? You just like stop playing the festivals after a while? I kind of like it. It's like a nice change of pace. Well, that's fine. See, I needed that, but there's not a damn thing I could have done about it. I just gave my net away. Do 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 do. Okay, so it's at 7. I didn't know if this was an evening festival or not. I always forget which ones are evening and which ones are daytime and which ones are whatever. The only one I know for sure is tree planting. I know is morning. Because you basically have to do your charm chores and you basically have to do your farm chores and walk straight up. At least this way you get like a whole day. But I guess on the other hand, it's not really a full day, is it? Because if you like really wanted to do something or like had to do something and you needed to like go mining or whatever, you'd have to be out of the mines by a certain time, and that can be really limiting. So, and I guess it just depends on your perspective on it. We're friends. She said we're friends. I'm friends with a cool person. I actually love Zara. She's so cool. Ooh. Titan arm. Ooh, inventory's full. Be right back. Do 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 do. Let's go make some honey out of that. Smells horrible. Ooh, we can't make honey out of that yet, but that's okay. Olives. Now we feel a little more put together. So you can only hit it from one side. Actually, you're just inept in all that you do. Don't try to argue. You'll only embarrass yourself further. Okay. Do 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 do. It's cool that an island this supposedly tropical has seasons. Like, technically, everywhere has seasons because of the tilt of the earth. But I think places like Hawaii, they're really only like 2 seasons. It's dry and wet. In the south, there's just hot, even hotter, armpit of Satan, and dear God, why are we in a refrigerator? And that usually only lasts for like an odd day here or there. You have your ice storm, everybody freaks out, and then you move on. So it's kind of cool that this island doth have seasons. How unique. Ooh. Okay. Need to start thinking about dinner. Getting hungry. I did eat lunch today. I know everyone is surprised. I know, me too. Whoops. But yeah, I ate lunch at 1. It's 5:15. Haven't snacked at all today because I've been busy. They're cute. They are very cute. I understand that. I only have pets too. If I had to guess. Uh-oh. No. If anyone puts a face in a jar in my fridge, it's over. I live alone now. And that's just the way it will be. Come on. Yes. It's so cute. Little boats. You think we're going to get penalized for lack of variety because we're doing all artisan products? Maybe I should have brought some crops. I am full of fear. Oh, I'm full of fear. Should we smash some pumpkins? Ew. Good. That's fucking mean. I'm always worried about the competition. It's like she doesn't know me at all. It's like none of these people know me. That is what we call pain, my friend. Can't talk to them. Whoops. Todd wasn't last year. I'm tired of talking to you. He needs just a little bit of confidence. Poor baby. Uh-oh. I just got a notification that my package no longer has an arrival date. It's not good. Okay. Good. I'm a farmer, not not a chef. The giant chicken. Look at the bunny. Oh, it hopped away. Kind of sad. Oh, look at the cute little cat buttons. Absolutely, you should. Where is she? Fancy indeed. Okay. Okay, we'll do one smashing pumpkin. This one makes me mad. Oh, come on. Are you fucking kidding me? Ew, no, those are not good ones. Yeah. Yes. As long as I beat Mark. Ew, I just stepped on it. Wow. Okay. Well, I don't know how they did that, but okay. Anyway, we're not going to discuss it. Okay. We are not going to get carried away with apple bobbing. We are not going to get carried away with apple bobbing. Ooh, yeah. Okay, easy peasy. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Look at that stretch. How did I get so many points in this Smashing Pumpkins thing? Well, the potluck is a different event. I was like, where's the fucking potluck? No. Okay, I'm scared. What do I do? Oh no. We didn't bring anything else, so... I hope we win. I hope we win. Those are different crops than last year. God, I hope we win. So you get a different diversity. He's going to get a better diversity score than me. Fuck. What do we do? What do we do? If we lose, I'm going to cry. Okay, nurturing, patience, perseverance. Yeah. Story represents the spirit of our communities, blah, blah, blah. Introduce our competitors today. Okay. Alright, represents Starlight Town as cat. Yay! Everyone clap. Yay, everyone claps. That's so nice. Okay. My left is Bobby, proudly representing the logo. Bleh. 3 people clap. And then we're dilly-dallying. What's wrong with the moment? The grand reveal. Oh my god, we won, okay. What?! This is horse shit. All mine were osmium. This Joker submitted 2 gold things. Boo. Shut up, daddy's boy. What charm. I want my stuff back. All right. Whoops. We're leaving. Yes. We're done here. Okay, how did we let that happen? How did that happen? I think I took an osmium strawberry and like a flower or something. Some kind of osmium flower. I think that's why I won yesterday and I didn't win today. I completely didn't think about the diversity score. Damn. That's tough, dude. Heartbreaking. Damn. How did we let that happen? Freaking Bobby. I decided to have a snack since Ben is not awake. I'll wait to cook when he wakes up. Big time bummer, friends. Okay, let's move on. No, we'll keep that. Whoops. Why do we have that stuff? Who likes pumpkin pie? Heartbreaking, heartbreaking, heartbreaking. Had some busy quail in here, huh? I like llamas. They're so cute. For a while, everybody thought llamas were my favorite animal because I was in Peru. And there's a girl I really didn't like on this trip. She was really mean. She was very much like a bully type because I think I'm better than you. I go to a private school kind of person. And those kinds of people are just not fun to be around anyway. And we were at Machu Picchu. And they tell you when you go to Machu Picchu, hey, there are llamas, but please don't fuck with them. Like, they look cute and they look cuddly and it's gonna be really tempting, but they will spit on you and it's pretty gross. And so what does this chick do? She walks right up to a llama and she was like, oh my god, I'm gonna get my picture with this llama, it's so cute, and it fucking spit on her. Best day of my life. Really funny. I'm sure somebody out there's gonna be like, wow, that's so petty. But no, it was really funny. It was in high school. Everyone's petty in high school. It was really funny. And every time I think about it, I smile. Because she'd been really mean to me that morning. And she got spit on by a llama. And I didn't. That makes me sound like a bitch, I know, but it's kind of funny. We need fermented goat cheese for that achievement thing. Well, like, come on. Realistically, how often do you get to say, like, how often do you get to say, yeah, this girl I was beefing with got spit on by a llama when we were at Machu Picchu? No one gets to say that, you know? So far, out of everyone I've met in my whole life, I'm the only person who gets to say that. Peru was very wonderful, though. I would definitely go back to Peru. Her face was like, it was really funny. She was really mad. And she very much had like Draco Malfoy energy, which is like, my father will hear about this. It was really funny. Alright. Let's get Marcus Garlic. Maybe not that garlic. One of those will do. We need basil. Ah. Is he sitting outside? Yeah. Big brain. You're welcome. Pay me. It's a big chip. I like these air fried chips. They are very crispy. This was the bottom of the bag though, so there's a lot of like little broken pieces. That's part of why I like it though. Is the air fried chips, when you get to the bottom of the bag, they're not so greasy you can't eat them. They're just like nice and dry and crisp. They don't make you sick. I hear movement. Again, that's not a computer. Hi, dear. How's it going? Yeah? Okay, I've got all those guys. We can go down there. It's down here, right? Boy. Oh my god. He was going to bring up Wagyu either way. It was a trap. Well, we got to go to yoga. That was the deal, right? So treat him like it. Be respectful. Yes, I would. You can talk to him at yoga. Oh my god. What? Oh, wow. Six? Wow. We are real anglers now. Oh, wow. I like this fishing pole. I can't believe that gave us like a romance prompt. Like we're being serenaded. Squeak. Trash. That's unfortunate. Ooh, coffer. I'll take that. Need to finish my little sparkling water. Sparkling water is just not as satisfying when it gets warm. Meh. What were we supposed to be catching down here? I didn't even check if you could catch them in this weather. See what we can catch here. Hey, we did freshwater. Ew. That was one of them, right? That's very peaceful. Like the crackling of the torch. Reminds me of all the torches around World Showcase Lagoon and Epcot. They don't crackle, but they are a vibe. Hey, that's another one. I remember that specifically. I think the only other one's a cobia, right? Why is a grouper that excited? Okay. Let's go home. place Horace is out and about. I assume his name is Horace. I have honestly forgotten our horse's name. You can't get down here. You can't get down here. I wish we could pet them. Do not lick your paw. I don't become blind just because I'm turned away from you or deaf. I love you. He's like, pooh, pooh. He's so offended, I can feel it. Hey, that was a lot of them. It was Luke's birthday. Oof. There she is. I was like, how many do we have Bazaar? She finally called us a friend at 6 hearts. Cool. Alright, I might call it here for a weeknight. Hey! Cool. Hey, nice. We are professional everything. Okay. How big is Marcus? Okay. So I think that's roughly as far as we got last time, except the recording that I forgot to turn off. We won. We won the stupid Harvest Festival. We lost this time. We'll come back better next year. We won't forget about the diversity score. Again, that was stupid. That was stupid of me. I can't believe I did that. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Alright. We're gonna let it go. We're gonna let it go. Alright. Probably tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. It'll be good. It'll be good. I'm for sure turning this recording off. Okay. Bye.